All right. What is up? All right. Well, definitely slower yesterday. Noticeably slower. We ended up at about 240, which is very, it's been very erratic lately. I'll say that. There's been good days, there's been average days, and there's been shit days versus earlier this month when it seemed to be a little bit more consistent. Don't have an explanation. Trying to do a few things, popped up my promoted on a few things, tried to give the promoted display another go around, set up some coupons, sent them out. So we'll see how that goes. Reminds me of the Upright Citizens Brigade, John Denver fan club. Yeah, it seems a little bit more active this morning. But yeah, it is what it is. It's the eBay roller coaster, and there's going to be good days. There's going to be slower days. You just got to roll with it. All right. So let's take a look at what sold and what got listed. Let me find the right window here. There we go. All right. Guess what? Niagara Falls, $2.95. Unposted, Niagara Falls, New York, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even, for a bunch of these American Falls from Rhode Island, I got a bunch. I listed one day just like 60 Niagara Falls postcards, and a bunch of them have sold. So, I mean, say what you will, they sell. They're just slow. This came from the garage sale. Cute little girl. Almost want to say ballerina, but I'm not sure. Davenport, Iowa. Named subject. Sold actually $9.50, which is what I paid for all of the cards. So that's good. I just finished listing the last of them this morning. So next up, this is a lot of 8 Children's Fairyland in Oakland, California. These came from the YouTube viewer estate who reached out. So these typically don't sell for a lot of money, so I lotted them up. So did a lot of 8 that sold for $16.90 something, $16.96. We've got Library of Congress, Washington, D.C., divided back, sold for $4.21. Davenport, Washington, Bird's Eye View. A little bit of a boo-boo on my scan there, sold for $10. Came from Tacoma guy. This came from the garage sale, State Capitol, Madison, Wisconsin, unposted, undivided back, listed and sold same day for $2.95. Greetings from Sandwich, Cape Cod, Massachusetts, 266 chrome postcard. Nothing too special there. This also came from the garage sale, listed and sold same day. Trains number 4 and 5 passing Buford Station in Wyoming. Sold for $5.95. Face and Flower, birthday greetings. Pretty nice looking card. Took an offer for $4. Talked just a couple days ago how I thought that the airbrushed high relief embossed cards really don't get the attention and popularity that I think they should. And then somebody picked up a couple of watchers on a couple of them. These ones are pretty cool. They show like harvest and hunt with the rifles and the dead rabbits. So this one's airbrushed. And then so this sold for $9. And then this one, which is very similar, this one, the pheasant and some fruit airbrushed, sold for $9. Came from the Tacoma pickup. This is a steam mill. I actually used Google image search, uploaded the photo, squared down to this piece of machinery here and searched for that so that I was able to keyword steam-powered sawmill. Location is based on the postmark, and it sold for $20. And then listing-wise, this is the film that came with the movie camera. It's Kodachrome 2 sealed. They actually just started, a different company just started making the chemicals again to develop this. So old Kodachrome film is starting to get a little bit of a resurgence. I've sold expired film many, many times. If you see it at a garage sale and you can get it for cheap, especially if it's Kodak, pick it up. Here's the Endura watch pendant. Works great. $25. The F&B Storybook Jill doll, not super valuable, $13. I probably overpaid for this, but it was, tag on it was $7, but I bundled up, so I probably only ended up about paying $5, but still more than I probably would have liked. Didn't show this. I picked this up with all that other Christmas stuff over the weekend. Paid $1 for this, listed it for $12. Nutcrackers, I'll probably wait for Christmas, but it'll sell. Here's those Greek theater masks. I think the photos on this came out looking great. Listed those up for $30. Grand Prix 8-track stereo. Works great. Plugged it in. All the buttons work. All the dials work. Good cosmetic condition. Listed that up for $65. That'll probably sell relatively quickly if I were to take a guess. All the 8 tracks I just bundled up with a couple of exceptions. It's all classical and musicals, so I put it in like stupid low price. 22 8 tracks for $15, like less than $1 per. So hopefully those don't stick around for very long. The 8-track case, listed that for $20. Pretty good condition. Couple of the, here's the Murano controlled bubble ashtray. Pretty cool. I love that controlled bubble stuff. Listed that up a little bit high, $29.95, but there's really good sell-through on green controlled bubble. So there's a good collector's market for it, and decided kind of it's okay to wait a little bit to get my price, and I can always come down. The 2 8 tracks that I listed individually were both Tomita, this is early electronica. So we've got 8-track of Snowflakes and Dancing, and then Cosmos. This one has the Star Wars theme on it, so listed those at $15 a piece. And this came from garage sale earlier, a couple of weeks ago, I think. These Sony T30 PM professional video cassettes. I could not find a single example of the T30 PM anywhere. There's T30T, T30TM, T30P, T30E, but no PM. So I put it up as a rare format, lot of 2, $15. We'll see what happens. So those are what's listed and what's sold. Not going to be a super long show, which is fine. Today, going to focus on listing some of the bigger stuff that's just kind of been piling up a little bit. I got a bunch of Tupperware over the last couple of weeks I want to list. Got some. I'm going to do that giant Santa blow mold talked about a couple days ago or yesterday, and then some other random odds and ends. I did end up picking up, I think at a pretty good price. I bought an album at auction on eBay. it was a postcard seller, which I should have probably looked at before I bid, but I got it for 125. And basically what I was looking at was it's 290 cards. I like the album cover itself. I might be able to just list that and sell it on its own. There is a Halloween card here that I saw. So there's at least one Halloween. There's some Valentines in here. This is looks like the Shasta route. Some real photos in here, some kids, some basic like standard city views. I like this lot or this collection of like fan postcards. I might do those as a lot. Some of these real photos were pretty interesting. I liked this one. Should keyword well. Got a couple of dapper gentlemen. Guy with the pipe, and I really like this one too. This one's looks like grandma from Beverly Hillbillies. A couple of Valentines, those always do okay. Nothing like overly remarkable. Some more real photos, but there seem to be a good number of real photo postcards in here. So farm girls do good. Little kid. I liked this one. It's a nice studio view. Little kids with their dolls. That should do okay. Might be able to Google Lens what doll that is. Some more kids, studio view, real photos. I mean, there looked to be at least a dozen or so. Some of these novelty romance cards do pretty well. I recognize a couple of them are Bamforth. It's a nice little motto card down here with the rebus, the umbrella rebus. Marion, Ohio, looks like a felt pennant cards. Some more of those fan cards. I might put those into a lot. Like I said before, some more real photos here. That is, I think, Riverside, it's California, I'm pretty sure. Another like farm scene, which I've been doing pretty well. There's lumberjacks or syrup guys. This was interesting. The snapogram from the Walker House Hotel in Toronto. Not seen that before. That's Redondo Beach or Pasadena Beach right there. Some more of these, some comic cards. So winning bid was 125. 290 cards, so less than 50 cents a card. I mean, I don't think there's any way I don't make money on that. So, all right, let's get to shipping. There ain't a lot to ship out, so I'm, being a little lackadaisical. Just like that, postcards are done. There's one exception. Mm. Got 13 people in the chat. Fartsack Jack, Cameron, Puddins, Shenanigans, Vivi. What up, everybody? Like I said, it's not going to be a super long one today. It's not my fault, though. This has been my biggest listing month in over a year. I'll share the numbers. Hopefully you can see them. So pretty good start here. 600, 700, 500, 400 days, 300. We had a couple of slower days kind of going through here. I forget why, but it was. But then starting on the 10th, $1,000 day, 2,200 that day. I think this is when I picked up from Tacoma. $1,200 day, or maybe this is when I did the album right in here. That makes sense. 700, 900, almost 2,000 again. Like more $1,000 listing days than I think I've had in a really long time. There's been some slower days where I was sourcing, blah, 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 or doing other stuff. But, $1,000 day here, $1,000 day there. Last couple days, 860. So close to 22 grand listed so far this month, and about almost 1,700 listings, which is, I haven't done that compared to January, 1,300 listings for 13,000, February 1,200 for 13,000, April or March was a shit show, 500 listings for 1,000 listing, 1,000, yeah. And even if I go back to 2022, $17 in January. February was massive, but I was listing high dollar, big stuff that month. But then March took a dive. April wasn't great. May, decent. June, terrible. July, decent. August was terrible because I was gone. September, same thing. October, samesies. November, December were okay. So yeah, that's my biggest listing month since February of last year. It looks like I will be going to Burning Man this year, but I'm doing things a little bit different. I am going to be going probably for the build week. And then on the Friday or Saturday of the build week, I am going either to drive out of the event and fly out from Reno back here and have a shipping day. And then fly back into Reno, which is insane, but gonna do it. And then drive back into the event for another week. That will help me not have to have insane handling time, which is one of the things that I think killed the store last year. Sold this lot of 300 BCW card sleeves. It will, the way I look at it is the couple of $100 or a few $100 that is going to cost me to do the round trip flight, I will make back by not having to have 15 to 20 day handling time. I'm also going to try to be more prepared and have drafts, build a draft bank, or at least a scheduled listing bank. Dude, I haven't unpacked from last year. I have cleaned my equipment. It's still just not working right, so I'm going to just buy another unit. It's coming, I promise. But priorities, yo. Sold a vintage address recipe box thing. A lot of stuff is selling that's been in the store for a while because it's on sale. Sold for $8. Am I going to lose money on shipping on it? Ooh, almost definitely. Only charged $5. Can I get it to go first class? It's kind of already a box. So I'm just gonna do this. It'll be fine. There's if you want a good DJ channel, and if you like funk, soul, R&B, and hip hop, the one, the only DJ Jazzy Jeff does lives very, very frequently, and it's pretty awesome. And if you're more of like a improvisational jazz and electronic music, I recommend this one. Mark Rebelay, who is also awesome. There are others. But Mark Rebelay does lives on Sundays. Sold a Google Home Mini Smart Assistant. Bought it for $1. I actually bought 3 of them and kept one. I need to get the power cable for another one. Sold for $15. Actually, the second time it sold, because the first time the person didn't pay. I will watch my analog journal later. We're just going to clean this up and scotch. Okay. Sold this here Magnavox dual alarm digital clock. It's been in the store for way too long. Am I going to lose money on it? No. Am I going to make much money on it? No. Sold in a 50% off sale, so happy about that. It's going to be, just going to put it in a piece of cardboard and throw that in a flat rate envelope. We'll go legal. Actually, we'll go padded. Ooh, an offer. Decline. We'll counter it. And the last item has also been in the store for stupid long. It's nothing special. It's a like faux turquoise howlite necklace. It is branded Lucky Brand, waterfall cascading statement necklace, blah blah blah, whatever you want to say. Sold for $9. I think what's this? This work? Oh no, that's actually money. Little tiny piece of something in there. Just like that, we're done. Had one late arrival postcard that I'm not even going to worry about. All right. Well, that's it, folks. Ship the things I shipped. All the shipping things I shipped. All right. Yeah, not picking up lots of watchers. Traffic seems low. It's very feels sluggish. Wonder how's traffic? Impressions are up, which I don't believe. Page views spiked yesterday, which I don't believe. Last 3 days, page views are up. Organic sales were up yesterday. Promoted down. It's 50-50 split of organic promoted versus the day before. 75-25 promoted to organic. 2/3 to 1/3 promoted to organic on Monday. So Monday and Tuesday good. Yesterday, 21 items sold, but it was just not high dollar. So what are we at today? We're at five sales today for like $65. Just not amazing. So just going to get back to the grind. That's all you can do. It's the eBay roller coaster. It's definitely been, the graph has been going down. But you know what? Every time it goes down, it goes back up. So I hope all of y'all have a good sales today. And in the next few days, we'll be back tomorrow. Assuming something sells. Usually something does. Although sometimes I'm not so sure it's gonna. We'll have to see. Let's see, where are we at with the thumbnails? I've got... Oh, we got 3 more. I'm gonna probably wait a couple more days before I upload the next batch. For those who are paying attention, can probably figure out what's coming based on the last one that's up right now. Hint, hint. All right, everyone. Have a good one. Peace out. Catch you on the flip flop. Bye.